Yo, what's up? We're here finally with episode 3, and we finally got a name for the show. It's called Let's Vibe TV because what we be on here is creating a whole new vibe every fucking time. And today we have a very special guest. Rachel Plays Guitar is on today's episode, and I'm gonna be bringing it on right now. Hey. Uh where's Rachel at? Rachel Plays Guitar. Come join me.
What up,
Hey.
y'all?
There you
What up,
are.
man? How you doing?
What's up? Long time no see, G. What's
Sheesh, I
cracking?
know.
Last
I
time
haven't seen you in fucking years.
I know. Last time I saw you, we was on a party bus. Lit, 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 lit. It's
Oh man,
it's funny. I got my smoke, and I heard you were sipping on something.
I got my whiskey, bro. I got my whiskey.
It's funny how after so much time, some things never change.
It sure don't. I think it was vodka that night, but hey, it's still liquor. So it's too hot out here in Arizona to be smoking weed. Like way too fucking hot.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's never too hot or cold
Yeesh.
for marijuana.
No, I
Never.
feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, no. I mean, well, to each their own preference. If you don't smoke like that, then you don't. It's
I'm
okay.
just yeah. I'm a smoker where like I'm the super paranoid type. I start thinking about my thoughts and then thinking about my thoughts. It's a whole mess, bro.
It depends on how stoned I get. Like, if I'm like, I have levels of high, and my bad level of high is like, I know that I'm really high when I hate what the music I'm making.
Oh
And
shoot.
even if I'm not working on music, the first kind of deadly thoughts like, whoa, that bar from the other day was whack as fuck.
Oh my
And I
god.
end up quitting on a bad high. I've
Oh,
quit like 10 times on a bad high. And then I'll wake
the
up the
self
next
hate
morning.
ensues.
Yeah, that's like the sign that I'm too stoned. Otherwise, like, I'm like, yeah, love, respect, power.
Well, same. I feel like I like almost drinking for me is like if I can't get too drunk and make music, I'll be way too in my head about it.
I'd figure that it would be that you couldn't play
Oh
because you
well,
were
I
too
can
drunk.
always play. No, I'm just kidding. No, definitely. I can barely play when I'm sober. But I've definitely done some gigs where it's questionable and it's like, bitch, put down the whiskey. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, why are you so humble? That's also what I remember because, like, you're just extra humble. You know you can play guitar lit. Like, actually, you're probably one of those artists that is like your elixir. You play better. I am not that way. I was telling a story the last week about my uncle giving me dabs
Yeah.
before I went on stage, and it destroyed my life. I was all things bad.
You said dabs on stage?
No, not on stage. Before stage,
Oh. Oh,
it was.
Jesus.
I had already smoked too much. Oh, there's a dog.
Yeah. It's my friend's dog. He's a talker. It's
Oh,
Bob's. And
your
Jackson's around
friends.
here somewhere.
Oh, you have a dog too.
Yeah, little Jackson.
You
Jackson.
don't keep two
I don't know
chains.
where
You keep two dogs.
Yeah. We actually
Oh,
have four dogs in this house right now. We were lucky enough in this quarantine that there's five of us that live in this house, so it's kind of just, tight knit and we have our dogs and our little community, so we're not too blocked off from the world. It's been nice. I've been very blessed.
for sure. I mean, I'm in a similar situation. I think that's like part of the artist lifestyle almost is to.
Yeah.
It's part of this season. But damn, there was something I was gonna say about oh yeah, you were gonna get Jackson. Get Jackson real quick.
I
For
don't know where
this
this
is for
fool
the
went.
this is for any females watching the show. Females love dogs.
Females
And
love. This
so
is all for the bitches.
this is a segment just for
Oh
you
my god.
guys.
Jackson,
And Jackson better be cute, Rachel.
is he in here? No.
And
Yeah, he's amazing. Come on, Jackson. Come on. Look at. Oh, Jackson's gonna change your life.
Jackson better. No, Jackson?
He was suntanning.
Oh. Oh my gosh, you are so right. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got cute dogs on the show. Put it closer to the camera. Let them
Oh
get
my
good.
gosh.
The beautiful dog.
He's so over me right now.
Oh God.
Go, Jax, go.
And still a baby.
Oh, little
Why
boy.
didn't you warn me that it was not a full-grown dog?
He's a year old.
Oh wow, just little.
He turned a year like last week.
Why is the dog named Jackson?
Jackson Daniels, my friend.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
box, get out of here.
See, I'm not a drinker, so I love getting alternate perspectives. I never drink.
You never drink? Weren't you drinking that night? Am I tripping?
No, you were drinking so much you thought my ass was drinking that night.
I mean, hey.
Hey,
It was fun.
yeah. Shout out to my cousin Lazar.
Fuck yeah, man. Shouts out Lazar. Lazar took me to that. It was Zach's show in Phoenix, I think, for the Rise tour.
The Rise.
Super dope.
And to the viewers, the Rise is still on or whatever. His next album's coming soon, and he's bringing it back to them days. So it's only right that people from back in them days be like, "Hey, okay."
Jeez, we're pushing like what 4 or 5 years ago. That was crazy.
Literally, oh my gosh. And the album release party, and that was when The Greatest was hot and all that shit. So
yeah,
wild times,
dope days.
wild
Shouts out him.
times. Hey, still grinding. Shout out to you though. That's why you are here. Rachel plays guitar. Hey, so tell us about what you have been up to. What's been going on? Tell them introduce yourself properly how you would want to.
Well, I'm Rachel and I play the guitar. It was I go by Rachel Plays Guitar, and I just write songs and I do that kind of shit and play guitar and try to create a vibe type thing. But I just released an album called Dream All Day, which I'm pretty stoked about. So yeah, there's that. That's what I got going on right now. It's songs that I've sat on for 3 or 4 years, and finally, all this stuff happened, and I've been traveling for the past couple of years, and this was the time to release it.
Can
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, for sure. What's your favorite song on the new album?
Oh, there's so many that they're just very close to my heart.
I hate that question too when people ask me. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah.
It all.
Yeah, I mean, probably my favorite song. I love Palm Trees and Purple Skies just because it's so much Arizona, and I love this state, and I try to leave, but I always come back, and I love it. But I also love what was it? Round and Around, which is a song that I wrote. Corrupt. I don't know if you've heard of Corrupt. Just a West Coast legend.
Yeah.
He's actually a buddy of one of my producer, not one of my producers. This is my fucking tried and true producer. And he heard my music, and he was like, "Yo, we have to do something." And and they invited me in, and it was family from there. And yeah, the one of the mornings I was gonna go and hang out with Corrupt and Chill from CMW and Day One, and I had written some stuff with my buddy Joey. Yeah, I wrote this song called Round and Around, and it was just kind of like, it was the nice little, like, I woke up in California, I and it was raining, and it was some, like, just, yeah, it was some cool shit of just like really the album encompasses the last few years of going between Arizona and California, and that kind of just, that pull between the both of them. So
Sick,
I
sick.
think those two songs, yeah.
I see. So,
Yeah.
are you performing either of them on today's episode of Let's Vibe
Yeah,
Radio?
fuck it, man.
Um,
You want me to perform one?
how about would you want to do two, like a intermission one, and then we can talk a little bit more, and then one to say goodbye?
Sure.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll play one right now.
I'm flaming up and listening.
Um,
Hey, to all the viewers at home who I can't see is here, and give the drum roll to. I'm giving it to y'all because I'm happy you're here. I can't read y'all's comments. We're trying
yeah.
to run a little bit professional this time. But here is Rachel Plays Guitar, the incomparable, beautiful, not my relative, because her last name
I
is
know,
cracked
right?
as well, plays guitar. And I'm finna flame up.
There's that. Cool. All right. It's palm trees and those purple skies got me feeling some kind of way tonight. As I watch the sunset from the south side, see the city burn right before my eyes. Been lost in a desert for quite some time. So I got out of the desert to recharge my mind. But I keep coming back with this beating heart of mine. Thinking somehow, someday, and somewhere I'll find courage to fly. I'm flying, I'm flying, I'm flying so high. The courage to fly. Just give me my wings and I'll take on the city tonight. The courage to fly. I'm flying, I'm flying, I'm flying so high. The courage to fly. Palm trees and those purple skies. Move my mind with that sunshine. Oh. Give me whiskey and water and summertime. As I get myself lost in the mirage of time. Been lost in the desert for quite some time. So I got out of the desert to recharge my mind. But I keep coming back with this beating heart of mine. Thinking somehow, someday, somewhere, I will find courage to fly. I'm flying, I'm flying, I'm flying so high. The courage to fly. Just give me my wings and I'll take on the city tonight. The courage to fly. I'm flying, I'm flying, I'm flying so high. The courage to fly. Do da da do yeah. A do do da da do yeah. A do do da da do yeah. A da da do yeah. A do do da da do yeah. A do do da da do yeah.
Hey.
A do do da da do yeah.
Okay.
That's palm trees and purple skies. Thank you, my friend.
Killing it, slaying. So, You were on tour a lot, huh?
Yes, yeah.
It's good to get
I
a
was
break finally.
yeah, man. I was on the road for pretty much the past 5 years, doing more behind the scenes work, working with an artist, and man, it was awesome. And I got a lot of experience. Like I was tour manager, um, pretty much PR, middle person, all that stuff. So I got to see really how the industry works behind the scenes, and it ain't no game. So yeah, it's
For
nice
real
to
though.
take a second and really focus on my shit for sure.
Yeah, I mean, even for me, like, I might have never even taken the time to do this had it not been for the quarantine. And it's been pretty dope. I've been liking talking to all these people, and also, I guess, letting my guard down a little bit and revealing myself and people close to me who I have been inspired by and think is dope along the way, you know?
Hell yeah,
So,
man. Quarantine is kind of a blessing in disguise. The old
yeah.
way wasn't really working.
Hey, time to switch it up for sure. I mean, some people learn things the hard way.
Hmm.
The cup is done.
I know.
Hey, I still got
Oh,
my.
and you know what my cup says? It says burn trees. That's for you.
Hey, I've been doing that. Bro, it was just like magical smoking and listening, um, to your
I
song. It's crazy
don't.
because
I didn't realize. Go ahead.
go on. No, I'm here
Oh
for
no, I
you.
was just. I recently I've been getting so many videos of people smoking to my music, and I make such stoner music. It's like I don't even smoke really. I smoked last night, but I really don't smoke like at all.
And you hung out with Corrupt. Oh my gosh.
Corrupt's the homie, man. I have ultimate respect for that man.
For sure. Well, flame up a little bit more often for my mans. No, I'm talking shit. But so I mean, when this is over, do you plan on touring your album, or what's your approach? What is there any music videos coming out to anything?
Yeah. So Dream All Day, the album is kind of like the precursor to Sunshine, Rain, and Other Weather, which is going to be my album, um, fully produced and whatnot. Um, but yeah, I there was a cover that I did of a Maroon 5 song, Sunday Morning, that I would love to shoot a video for because I did it very differently than how they did it, and I just kind of rearranged it. Um, yeah, I would love to do the round and around video, Palm Trees and Purple Skies. There's some songs that are very near and dear to my heart that I would love to do videos for. So we're looking at doing that as soon as, it's
Can
just
I
iffy right now. It's hard to
can
tell.
I ever be the
So
guy in the video? Be like, can I need to break your heart in a video? Be like,
you
no.
want to be the heartbreaker in the video? We can arrange something, Brandon.
I'll be like, I'm not buying you no more guitars, girl. And he was like,
Oh my
no
God.
more guitars.
Shoot. Do you think a man ever bought me a single guitar? Come on, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that was so bad of me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was just
All
trying
good,
to
all
be
good.
funny. But no, that is something to talk about though as well. I don't know. How do you feel about like women's music and what's going on with it right now? I know me personally, it's so funny cuz like I love like Halsey's and like oh my gosh. Is that you?
Yo, the sirens, yeah.
Yeah. Are you living
Apparently,
in
I'm
the
in the
same
hood.
neighborhood? Are you okay? No. So
Yeah, there's a lot of old people out here.
But I do feel like one of them hurt their hip. No, I'm joking. I love it.
Straight up.
But but I've been loving just music by women in general. And one thing that I really hate that happens in music is like guys don't listen to it because they pretend like they can't relate. And
I feel like honestly that's and just being involved in the hip hop world, especially for the last few years, and working with a female artist, I saw that more predominantly in hip hop. I feel like with the indie kind of guitar scene, I've been pitched as like R&B, which is it's a stretch. I don't know if I'm R&B. I don't know if I'm indie. I don't know if I'm pop. I don't know what I am. Um,
mhm.
but I feel like for someone like me, yeah, it's easier for me to get away with being uh I don't know. Female hip hop people have a tougher time because there's a certain stigma that you have to uphold for sure. Um, and definitely males that are hip hop heads or whatever, they're like, well, I don't want to listen to her unless she's this, this, and this. But they'll listen to some fucking dude that's gonna just talk bullshit. Um, but that being said, I feel like I'm in a space where the music that I make, it's genderless. It really doesn't have a like feelings are feelings, and human connection is timeless, and it's so if you can break down your music and be just real. That's why Adele connected with so many fucking people. That's why Amy
Yeah.
Winehouse, it's like the shit she was singing was just like that shit's like I don't care if you're a dude, if you're a girl, nothing. Like nobody's gonna think you're a pussy if you're sitting there bumping Amy Winehouse. They're gonna be like, bro, that dude has some feelings. At least in my opinion. And if people have something else to say about that, then they're just fucking whack. And I don't waste my time on people like that. No, anyway. So,
Hey,
um,
I mean, well,
yeah,
I feel like it's been so ingrained in the style and the ideas of everything. And even what you said about when female rappers are outrageous, it's a little bit more shocking because they didn't, because females have been put in a box where guys can talk a certain way, and then
absolutely.
we're actually and honestly too sensitive to be spoken about. Like even when I hear Megan the Trainer talk, Megan the Stallion talk
Megan the
about some
Stallion.
shit, I'll be like, oh my, let me come like,
Yo, Megan the Stallion is so fucking dope. Like, obviously you
bro,
hear on
that.
the radio she's cool, whatever. But I saw that NPR Tiny Desk that she did. Bro, the breath
Thank you.
control, the live
Yes.
instrumentation, I was blown away. But it's like you have a person like that where it's like, okay, maybe that's in my music. Is that what I necessarily talk about? Absolutely not. However, is it her fucking if it's her prerogative, she should go for it. The same way that nobody's gonna fucking disrespect her. And if you're just going for fucking shallow looks and stuff, then it's like your intelligence is just not up there anyway. But when Lauryn Hill was out back in the day, who the fuck was disrespecting Lauryn Hill? Ain't nobody disrespecting Lauryn
Nobody.
Hill.
Hey. Yeah.
So it's the same shit where it's like if you talk about real shit, it's like regardless of it's on some like conscious whatever the fuck, or if it's on some ratchet shit, if that shit's coming from your heart, nobody can say shit.
Well, it's
Just speak
crazy
what's on your
though.
mind.
Even the backlash that she gets for like for being upset about her contract, one of the first things that everybody was like, they were like, oh, she shouldn't she's sitting here promoting not caring and having a hot girl summer, and then she's out there not caring, signing bad contracts. You know how many rappers are broke as fuck while rapping
Oh
about
yeah.
balling and talking about being a boss when they're literally a slave and hate their
That's
like.
yeah. I mean that's why that shit okay, and I will say like you have some of these rappers who do rap about being a boss and not giving a shit and da da da. It's like for instance, Lil Pump. I'm not a huge Lil Pump fan. I'll tell you that right now. Like it's like, okay, cool. He does his thing. It's not on my thing. It's not on my radar. However, that motherfucker is like getting tigers in his videos. He's rapping about the shit. He don't care.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I support that. It's like, if that's on your fucking heart and you want to say that shit, then go for it. The same way J. Cole wants to fucking rap about like that 1985 track, bro. No matter if he's being a hater, quote unquote, it's like, no, he was saying real shit that was on his heart, and he wasn't saying he was better than anybody. He's like,
Well, and
I
that
just
was
think I'm a
before
little bit older, and
anybody
here's my perspective.
died. Yeah, and that was
Oh,
before.
sheesh. Yeah, straight up.
And he, like, it's because when I heard it, I was like, he's being a little bit oversensitive about it. But
Yeah.
not really, with everything that unfolded after. These kids have had such a short existence, and
Straight up.
there's really not any of them left when you X out Juice World, Lil Pump, and XXX. Like,
Well,
of
Peep,
course.
yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so.
We,
Rest in peace, Lil Peep. I'll never confuse your name with his.
well, no, it was crazy. We were on tour that year, and I think we were like 3 stops away from Tucson, and we heard about Lil Peep, and he had passed away. I think it was in Tucson, or maybe we were in Tucson and it was somewhere close, but he wasn't too far, and it was just like that shit got real, where like hip hop even at that time, and I speak a lot about hip hop just because I'm a fan. I love hip hop, but yeah, it was like, okay, it's so cool to be sad all of a sudden, but now motherfuckers are real sad. It's
No,
not
and
cool to
it's
fucking rap about that shit if you ain't sad. And if you are that sad, then let's pay deeper attention to that shit. And make it okay to, I guess I'm trying to circle this all around. Make it okay to talk about your fucking feelings again. That's the kind
yeah.
of music I like to write.
Well, and even with me, it's so funny. Words like dreams mean so much to me. So when I saw that was in your album title, I definitely wanted you on here for the fact to be a dreamer, but like to have fellow dreamers because dreams are so important. Um, but also, damn, I'm stoned, so I kind of. What was the last thing that you were saying? Because that made me think of what I just said.
Just of the like, make it cool to fucking rap, or not rap. I'm not a rapper. Make it cool to sing, like talk about your feeling.
Oh yeah, okay. Now I remember. And also my correlation to that, my project, Sad Boy, was completely about destigmatizing sadness and hip hop and like owning and getting help with your mental health issues, in a community that usually tries to either stir away from it or get clout off of it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Absolutely.
it was all about addressing that. So I love bringing people on here and like it's like, oh, no wonder I fucked with that person. Like vibe
Yeah,
heavy
and
on the same page.
the whole concept of dream all day isn't just like oh, my head's in the clouds. It's like it's
No,
good
way
dreams,
deeper.
bad dreams.
Manifesting. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it's nightmares, it's dreams. It's on the title track, it's called Dream All Day. I say, maybe I'm just blind, missing all the signs, just killing time, running from my mind. So that's the basis of the album. Is it's like it goes from each spectrum of like, is my head in the clouds, or am I just like ignoring my fucking mental health and really just like blaming it on a dream? So that's kind of, that's where I'm at with it. And it's an interesting concept for me. It always has been, dreaming and all that shit. So
Well, let's have you play one more song, and then
dope.
hey, shout out to people who've been
And
watching. And
yeah,
Rachel,
thank y'all. And
make
if
sure
yeah,
make sure you drop a link, or I will drop a link to the project. Tell them where they can get it to right now before you play again.
yeah, you can get Dream All Day on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Amazon, Google Play, all that shit. Dream All Day by Rachel Plays Guitar. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Rachel Plays Guitar, Twitter, Rach Plays Guitar. I talk a lot of shit on there. More political on Twitter. Maybe you don't want to. But yeah, follow me, man. But yeah, I
Real
got one more
quick
song
though.
and yeah.
Yeah, it sucks having to like when you're having a real ass conversation, having to stop and be like, by the way, my Instagram is da 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 da. You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up.
Because for me, it's way more about the content than me. You like it's about just like making people feel good and like educating and like challenging thoughts and stuff like that. But like that's the worst part about it about the industry is everything is so monetized. I fucking can't
Yeah,
stand
self
that shit.
promotion. It's a bitch, but I don't want to do anything else, so you know, fucking do
For
it.
sure.
And if you want to follow me, fucking follow me. If you don't, then
You are, yeah,
that's cool too. But if you want to, you should.
definitely. Play some shit and I'll flame back
Cool.
up.
This all right. The song's called "Round and Around." I woke up in California while the rain was coming down. Say the city's filled with sunshine. I could turn that shit around. We go round and around, round and around. We go round and around, round and around. We go round and around, round and around. We go round. We could ride to the west side. You and I on a dark night. Windows down, feeling just right. Liquor in my cup, I fill it up and just vibe. I've been feeling so low. I've been thinking, you know. We don't wanna do this shit solo. And misery loves company, so grab your shit and let's go. Up in California, while the rain was coming down. Said the city's filled with sunshine. I could turn that shit around. We go round and around, round and around. We go round and around, round and around. We go round and around, round and around. We go round. Angels, demons, everybody scheming. Ain't no wonder, cause I feel like they just watch me bleeding. I've been reaching for the sunshine. But the city be so unkind. Save your soul before they get a hold. Or save your soul. Just do what you know. I woke up in California while the rain was coming down. Say the city's filled with sunshine. Well, I could turn that shit around. We go round and around, round and around. We go round and around, round and around. We go round and around, round and around. We go round. Cool.
Hey, I was going round and round, 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 round. Hey. Well, thank you for being
Well, cool,
here.
man.
I appreciate everything. It's been a beautiful conversation about everything. Are you
Sure,
on
man. Thanks for having me.
Are you on any dating apps for the people watching? Can you find a
Absolutely
Tinder?
not. No, I am not. I tried
I-
Tinder once and I was not a fan.
oh my gosh. Did you go on an actual date?
Yeah, I've been on some Tinder dates. Not. It seems so contrived and set up. I'd rather meet people
In a
fucked
more
up at a bar
natural.
and see what happens.
I see. For sure. Well,
Yeah.
it was fun. I'm just talking shit. Don't take me serious. Thank you for coming. And and follow her everywhere. Rachel plays guitar. Instagram, Twitter. Do you got a TikTok?
I do have a TikTok. It's whack as fuck though, but Follow me if you'd like.
I'm surprised. I was like backed into a corner. They put baby in a corner to get TikTok because too many songs are popping off from that week
Yeah,
ass.
I'm more of a
Yeah,
fan of TikTok. I love that shit. Like I get bro. I literally will watch the news for like 2 hours and then I'll like just need to rewind or like unwind, not rewind, but unwind, and I'll watch TikTok and it just makes my soul feel a little bit better.
I see.
But yeah, everything else, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that shit. You can find me on
I do be
Spotify, Google
laughing.
Play.
It's like a guilty pleasure. I will admit I enjoy TikToks, but privately, secretly. I'll see you though. Thank you for coming.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow on the Friday episode of Let's Vibe TV. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Thank you. Hey.